Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. Today's video, we're taking a look at two decks from the 2010 World Championship format. We got Hippowdon versus LuxChomp of the Spirit, which I believe was the Masters winner?
Yes, that sounds right.
Okay, the Masters run, the winner. Here are the rules for the Diamond and Pearl era, 2010 era, however you want to call it. Alright, now let's get underway, and I'm starting on the right with the LuxChomp. Unfortunately, I start with the Azelf with the Pokepower Time Walk. When you put it from your hand onto your bench, look at all your face-down prize cards. If you do, choose one Pokemon you find there, show it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. Then choose one card in your hand and put it as the prize card face down.
Yeah, it's probably the worst starter for you besides the Uxie.
Yeah, pretty much, and attach and pass.
Alright, so I'm going to start by benching a ball toy attached to the active Hippowdon, or Hippopotas. Sorry.
Hippopotas.
Yeah. And play a Roseanne's Research. Search your deck for up to 2 in any combination of basic Pokemon and basic energy cards. Show them to your opponent and put them into your hand. Go grab another Hippopotas, there we go, and another ball toy.
Yeah, and also remember during my first turn, I could not play any trainer cards.
Or yeah.
Yep. So that's why I didn't call Cyrus or anything like that.
You could have attacked, but you didn't have the psychic energy.
No, that's just to retreat for next turn if I get something.
And I'm going to end my turn by using Push Down. Your opponent switches the defending Pokemon with one of their reserve bench and does 10 damage, but you didn't have anything to switch it to.
Alright, so I top deck and I get the Luxray, bench it, and now we're going to Cyrus's Conspiracy. To search the deck for a supporter card, basic energy, and a trainer card that has Team Galactic's invention in its name. So I search for the Lightning Energy, a Pokemon Collector, because I need to set up, and then SP Radar. And choose a card from your hand to put on top of your deck, search your deck for a Pokemon SP, show it to your opponent, put it into your hand.
Yep. It's like a Pokemon Communications, but more specific.
Yeah, I can put anything to the top of the deck, but I have to search for an SP Pokemon. So I can search for a Crobat or the Luxray SP, the Garchomp.
I think you put another SP Radar on top to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what I was going for in this turn.
You got your Garchomp out. That's an important thing.
Yep. Attach a double colorless for turn. And then I'm going to attach an energy gain. It's a Team Galactic invention. It's attached to a Pokemon. The attack cost of that Pokemon's attacks is at 1 colorless less. And I believe it can only be attached to an SP.
Yep.
So set up. Once during a turn, when you put Uxie from your hand to your bench, draw until you have 7 cards in your hand.
Yeah, I see some energy and not much else.
No, but I don't have a lot going on. So just pass.
Alright, I drew another Hippopotas. Don't think I need to bench it. I'm going to play my Uxie instead. Asking if you have a Power Spray or anything.
Yep, Power Spray is one of the very few cards that you can play on your opponent's turn.
Then I'm going to play a Pokemon Communications. Shuffle a Pokemon from your hand into your deck, and then choose another Pokemon from your deck.
You wouldn't shuffle the deck first before you search.
You put it on top.
You put it on top, search for a Pokemon, and then put that to your hand and shuffle.
Then I'm going to grab a Hippowdon with the Pokebody Sand Cover. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, in between turns you may put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's level X Pokemon. That's what it is, And then I'm going to play Baby Search. I put a card from my hand on top of my deck, search for a Pokemon, grab a Claydol with Pokepower, Cosmic Power. Once during your turn, you may choose up to 2 cards from your hand, put them on the bottom in any order, and then draw until you have 6. And I'm going to save Sand, does 20 damage plus 10 more for each energy attached to Hippowdon. Before doing damage, you may search your discard pile for fighting energy and attach it to Hippowdon, but I don't have any in there, so I did 40.
A lot going on. Me, not so much. Now I'm just debating if I want to No, it's going to be the Pokemon Collector
Yeah.
to search the deck for 3 basic Pokemon and put them into my hand.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to grab a Garchomp, Crobat, and what is the 3rd basic going to be?
Well, you don't have any room on your bench for another basic right now.
I don't, but I figured just get them out of the deck,
Uh-huh.
get them into the hand, because you never know, you can knock something out next turn, like the
Yeah.
Azelf, and then I'll have bench space.
Yes.
So grab the Bronzong to bench Garchomp, because the Garchomp is the main attacker in this deck.
Yeah.
So now we are going to attach the energy to Garchomp. Okay, do I have... And I do. I have the Garchomp C level X. Once during your turn, and when you put Garchomp from your hand onto your active Pokemon, you may remove all damage counters from each of your Pokemon SP.
Yeah.
Oh well. And then Dragon Rush, discard 2 energy attached to Garchomp C. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. The attack does 80 damage to that Pokemon.
So you get to bench snipe something if you want it.
Yep, or I can do it to the active.
Oh, that tasty Claydol was right there, but no.
No, not the Claydol. I decided to get rid of the Hippopotas.
And then the Sand Cover ability, Pokebody takes over and I do 10 damage. I'm gonna play another Roseanne's Research. Probably grab another Hippopotas. And an Energy, I'm guessing. Oh, just gonna grab the Spiritomb out of the deck. Okay. Spiritomb is like, lets you evolve your Pokemon when it's active for no energy, but then the Spiritomb takes damage and prevents anybody from playing trainer cards while it's active.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I'm going to Pokemon Communications that Spiritomb back in to grab a Claydol instead.
Yep, so you would have had another Claydol anyhow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got a double colorless in hand. I'm going to attach so I can use the second attack on Hippowdon. Expert Belt gives my Pokemon plus 20 HP and attacks do 20 more damage, but when it's knocked out, you take another prize. I'm going to Cosmic Power for 5. Nothing really in there.
Cards you'll save for later.
Yeah, I wish I could put down that Azelf, but don't got no room. So we're just going to put it back to the bottom with another Cosmic Power.
And draw 2.
And neither of those help. So we're just going to Ground Quake for 80. Does 10 damage to each bench Pokemon that isn't an evolved Pokemon. And something else.
And something else. The card went away too quick.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys can just pause the video and read it.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to do your homework for you.
So it's kind of like Donphan, but has a caveat on it.
Yep. And then Luxury Ball, search your deck for any Pokemon, put it into your hand. You can't play this card if you have a Luxury Ball in your discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, pretty much every deck played 1.
Yep.
Okay, so now benched another draw 6 cards.
Yeah. You need the Garchomp level X, and I don't think you can attack with it actually this turn, because you need a double colorless. Still, it's 3 energy to attack with the Garchomp level X.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I attached the energy this turn.
Yep, you did.
So there's no way I can get the Azelf out of the active. I just have to kind of let it die to the Hippowdon.
Yeah, so I got another Hippowdon to evolve right away. Let's see. I got another Pokemon Communications, but I don't have any Pokemon.
No, you
Got
don't.
Baby's Search though, so I can put any card into the deck and search for a Pokemon I want.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the Hippowdon level X with the Pokepower Sand Reset. Once during a game on your turn, before you attack, each player shuffles all cards in play, excluding Pokemon and supporter cards, into his or her deck. You can't use more than 1 Sand Reset Pokepower this game. So
it kind of sounds similar to Lysander's trump card.
yeah, so all the energy and all the tools basically went back into our decks. And I found double colorless. And since it's a level X, I can still use the previous attacks of the Hippowdon.
Man, do you remember Lysander's trump card? That thing sucked.
No, I started playing after that was banned.
Oh, yeah. But I guess that's more like discard pile to deck. This is more like everything in the field to the deck. So kind of similar, but.
Then I'll play a Stark Mountain. When starting each player's turn, that player may choose a fire or fighting energy attached to one of their Pokemon and move it to one of their fire or fighting Pokemon. Cosmic Power, and I'm going to save Sand for 20 damage, but I don't have any fighting energy in my discard pile because they went back into the deck instead.
Yep.
But it was enough to knock out that as well.
I want the Garchomp. And yuck. Let's see. I'll play the SP Radar. So I think we're going to be searching for the Garchomp.
Yeah.
Yep. Grab that. Can't use the Pokepower. Well, I mean...
Yeah, nothing had damage on it.
Yep. Now we're going to Cyrus Chain, maybe. Yeah, grab the Energy, the Tool. Probably another Cyrus.
It seems smart, yeah.
Yep. We're going to do some Cyrus Chaining. Use a Cyrus to look for a Cyrus for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now there's the energy gain, the double colorless.
You had to have the double colorless in your hand, huh?
Yeah, I needed that.
You had to choose to do the active this time.
Yeah, I figured that's my biggest threat right now.
Yeah.
So I have to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. And then Sand Cover does 10 damage in between turns.
Yippers.
Got a Warp Energy in hand, but I'm going to play a Life Herb. Flip a coin if heads. Choose one of your Pokemon and remove all special conditions and 6 damage counters from that Pokemon.
Yep, this is kind of being very similar to that Steelix deck.
Yep.
That we played a while back.
And I want to play Judge. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck and draws 4 cards, because I didn't want you to have another Cyrus next turn. That doesn't seem fair.
That's okay. You just give me an Oak. That's fine.
Attach Return, Cosmic Power. Don't know what I'm really looking for at this point. I got my energy. Oh, that's plenty of energy now.
You're just looking for an idea to just mess with me for next turn.
Yeah. I'm not knocking out this Garchomp this turn. So I'm only going to save Sand for 40. Yep.
Draw. Hey, what was that?
Power Spray.
Yeah, it was Power Spray. Yeah, a little late to the party, but that's okay.
Yeah, Sand Cover did another 10 damage.
Yep. Energy gain to the Luxray on the bench. Yeah, we got a new theory because I don't have a good hand.
Yeah. Well, you got the level X.
I do have the level X. So there's things I can do. So I'll attach the energy to the Luxray.
Garchomp's got free retreat.
It does have free retreat. And then I'm going to evolve Luxray into Luxray level X and use the Pokepower Bright Look. It's essentially a boss's orders. I bring up something from your bench to the active spot.
Yep.
And then the attack does 60 and then 30 damage to one of your Pokemon.
Yes.
So I'm going to bring up the Hippowdon.
Yeah, the one without energy on it.
Yep. Because now I can start damaging that and maybe hit something on the bench.
Well, you gotta do something to your bench.
Oh, yeah, my bench. Yeah. Never mind. Hit the active, and I'll put it on the Bronzong.
Yeah. And Sand Cover does double damage now. Well, it does 10 to both. And that Garchomp's getting close. So I'm going to play a Warp Point. Your opponent switches one of his or her defending Pokemon with his or her bench, and you do the same. It's Escape Rope.
Yeah, it's a fancy escape rope. Pre-escape rope, actually.
Yes.
Escape rope is just a fancy Warp Point.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we're going to put the level X back active. Attach Return. Play a Moo Moo Milk. Choose one of your Pokemon. Flip 2 coins for each heads. Remove 3 damage counters from that Pokemon. I think That was a double tails.
Good. You don't need any more. You don't need to heal.
Oh. Okay, I guess I got one heads.
Yeah, not sure what that was about.
I think I thought it was a life herb, so I only flipped once. And one of them was like really off camera or something, so it didn't count. Cosmic Power. Another Moo Milk. No, save it for next turn. Cosmic Power. Another Life Herb. I haven't played a supporter yet. I could play that Judge if I wanted to get your hand size back down. Well, I mean, it's only at 4. Do I like my hand is the question. I guess I don't.
Nope.
Looking for something else. And that's not anything helpful. Okay, so I'm going to double shot. Discard 2 fighting energy attached to your Hippowdon level X and choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This attack does 40 damage to each of them. So I'm going to finish off the Garchomp level X, and then 40 plus the sand cover is going to go on the Luxray.
Yeah, I'm going to play Poketard, and I return 1 Pokemon SP and all cards attached to it to the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not retreating that Bronzong.
No.
Promote the Luxray. Cyrus's Conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
Get another SP Radar. And then, yeah, the Energy.
Mm-hmm.
And another Cyrus.
Of course, yeah.
And I think I'm going to go back in here.
Yeah, you got the SP Radar to use.
Yep, SP Radar. Let's toss in... I can't remember what that was. Doesn't matter.
Nope. I don't think it was the Bronzong.
No, it looked like a fighting Pokemon.
Uh-huh. Oh, it might have been the Lucario. The one
Yeah.
that removes weakness or makes things 2 times weak instead. I can't remember what it is.
Now I'm gonna Bright Luck. And I brought up the Uxie.
Yeah.
So I can knock it out.
Yeah.
Because I just need to take a prize here. Another Bronzong.
Yeah, let's just switch energy.
Yep. So that's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yep, I got a Uxie. I need more cards.
Yeah, because you only play a 2/2 Garchomp level X line, so you have to find a way to shuffle that back in. There is Night Maintenance in there, but couldn't find it.
No. Flash Impact.
Yeah, Sand Cover.
Sand Cover. Take a prize.
Okay, so I'm going to try to use the Pokepower Regicycle. Once during your turn before you attack, if you have a Fighting Energy card in your discard pile, you may discard 2 other cards from your hand, then attach a Fighting Energy from your discard pile to Regirock. This power can't be used if Regirock is swept by a special condition. So I'm asking if I can do it.
Right, because I say no, because I have the Power Spray. It essentially, when you're trying to use your Pokepower,
Yep.
I just say no.
Yep. So instead I'm going to attach from hand to the active. And the thing with that is the energy goes onto the Regirock, and then the Start Mountain moves it to the active.
Oh, another thing about the
Power Spray?
the Power Spray, you can't play it if you have 2 or less SP Pokemon in
Yeah, so
play.
you have to have 3, which you did.
I believe there was one game where I had exactly 2 and I wanted to use it, but I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the stupid rule. Otherwise, everybody would play it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to save Sand for the knockout because it was enough. And weakness.
Yeah, and weakness, yeah. Oh, Uxie. Yeah. Bring up Uxie level X. It's got the Pokepower trade-off. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose one of them, and put it into your hand. Put The other card on the bottom of your deck, and you can't use the Uxi's effects by spell condition.
So it's like the Musharna?
Usharna.
Yeah.
Or like the airmail Pidgeotto.
Yep. It's pretty nice. I mean, for Uxie just to be continuous, kind of like draw power if it double X's.
Yeah. Not a whole lot going on here.
Yeah, that's the supporter you've been needing.
Yeah, the Aaron's Collection. To search the discard pile for 2 in any combination of Pokemon SP and basic energy cards. And put them into your hand. Yeah. It's kind of bad. I want more, to be honest.
Yeah, if only the Cyrus would let you get an item. Or like any trainer besides
the
Team Galactic one.
Yeah, we'll move the energy to the Bronzong. Because, we're going to poke a turn.
Yep.
Going to bring that back to the hand. Bench the Luxray.
Just so you can Bright Look next turn again.
Yeah, because I'm running out of options. This is not looking good for me. Energy gain back on the Luxray. And then we got to pass.
Okay. So I got my active all powered up, so I can start attaching on the bench. Hippowdon. Don't really need to do anything. Can maybe search for another Hippowdon, I suppose. I could use Regirock, this ability again, if I wanted to, or try to. But I got a lot of healing in my hand. We're just gonna Ground Quake for the knockout.
Yep.
And then the Regirock takes the damage counter. Which I got.
Luxray again. Gonna Bright Look. Now we're gonna bring up that Hippowdon without energy and just hope you can't find the warp point.
Yep, it's a 4 retreat cost.
Aaron's Collection, we're gonna get the 2 Garchomps.
Or a 1/1 line? Yeah.
Yeah. Bench Garchomp. And we attach the double colorless to the Garchomp. Yeah. There's not a lot I can do.
Oh. Got 1 energy in hand. We got 2 Clay Dolls to use if I want to. Might as well use those healing cards up if I want to draw the most amount of cards, but I'm going to try to Regicycle again. Discard 2 cards attached to the Regirock. Heal.
Tails and...
Nothing.
Yep.
Try a Life Orb instead. Okay, got that.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to get cards out of my hand, so I draw a full 6 off Cosmic Power.
Ooh. You don't need any more cards.
And you do have to have a card in your hand of Cosmic Power.
Yes, you do.
Because you have to put something on the bottom. Yeah, I think I see a warp point in my hand. Yep.
Yeah, and there it is. So no matter what I bring up, it's going to get knocked out by the Hippowdon. I mean, you just have to knock out the Uxie.
Right, yep. Yep, I can just double shot it. Yeah, the Dragonite could have done more damage at least. Half the time.
Yeah. It's, ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's more for the first attack. If it does 80 damage for 3.
Yeah. So what do we learn, kids? We learned Claydol plus a bunch of healing cards equals good.
Yes.
Ugh. Oh well. That might be, is that it for our 2010 videos?
Yes,
or is there more
for now.
For now. All right. So we'll see what we got coming up for the trading card game a little bit later. So that'll do it for this video, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.